Welcome back. Click the bell for new videos.
Sugar, pinch of salt, a pinch of baking powder, baking soda, 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour, and 1 cup of organic wheat flour. I'm going to knead it till smooth and make it into some small ball. And once it is round and neat, like you're seeing here, I'm going to leave them to rest for an hour. 1 hour later, I'm going to roll it out. To my preheated tower, I am going to add just a light surface of butter. You can see how hot it is, and I am going to lay my rolled out dough onto the tower. Once you see the bubbles forming, I am just going to give it a light grease, give it a turn, and remove it from the fire. Now let's go to our filling. I am beating up a few eggs with some salt and black pepper and some parsley to my very heated tower that I placed a light amount of grease. I'm going to add the eggs. I am not going to let the eggs cook till dried out. I like my eggs somewhat moist, and at this point it's good. So let's start to build. I am going to lay my eggs, and we have to move quickly because I don't want nothing to get cold. I'm going to sprinkle some cheese. I'm using a low-fat cheese and some cucumber, thinly shredded cucumber. And to that cucumber and cheese, I am now going to add some tomatoes, as much as you like. And I added some okras. And I am going to give it a wrap. I'm going to tuck everything in tightly. Make sure everything is tucked in and tight. And a tight roll, we're going to roll it very tightly. And you're going to cut it. Let me just give a quick explanation about the wrap. When it first started to bubble after I laid the first amount of grease on the tower and it started to bubble, before I turned it around, I add another layer of grease on the tower and then turn it around. So my tower is really soft and nice. You don't need to add that grease, you could just cook it as normal. So let's go on to building our second wrap. So I'm doing some bacon. So this one will only have bacon and sausages, but I'm not going to use scrambled eggs in this one. I'm going to use boiled eggs in this one. So let's start to build. So I boiled some sausages, I cut them up, and then we're going to lay our bacon as much as you prefer and our boiled eggs, and then we are going to add some okras and some cheese. And I really like tartar sauce and ketchup. I didn't add any mustard. I didn't feel for the mustard. So after the cheese, you're going to add your dressing. This is what I put on my dressing, just some tartar sauce and some tomato ketchup. I think I did add some pepper, but that was afterwards. Again, you could add whatever you like to dress it, and this was the second wrap. So I give you two wonderful options. They are both two healthy options. So I hope you enjoy watching these wraps that I came up with. And if you give it a try, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you guys, and do have a wonderful day.